My name is Melanie Kempe, and I am a high school English teacher. I work with the grade 11-12 students in our IB program. I'm also the KIS coordinator and the head of the English department at KIS. I have sections of Year 1 and Year 2 Langlet students, so I see them every other day on a block schedule for an 80-minute period. And we have higher level and standard level students together in the same class, so we get lots of interaction with the type of texts that we're working with. I spend some time doing KIS programs, so there's a group of advisors that I work with to support the students throughout that program. And then I'm working on a core block this year, so I see the students approximately once in a 6-day cycle to support the TOK, EE, and KIS portions of the program that they're doing. I think it's always a positive thing to have continuity and consistency in the program that you're offering. So the IB has set that up so that they have a K-12 program, I think specifically for that purpose, to make students most successful in the diploma program. I don't have any personal experience with the MYP program and exactly what that looks like yet, but I would imagine that just having the alignment and the consistency with the project-based learning and the inquiry skills really develop the skills students need to be most successful in the diploma program. Yeah, before we started working here, the number one thing we had heard about was the diversity of students and how close-knit the community is. So I think it's a fantastic experience as a teacher, a person, and a mom to have a wide range of students here on the campus. I think the diversity of the students makes them so that they're open-minded and they're kind and compassionate, and people who are new to the school really get to experience and feel that vibe right away. So it's a massive draw on a professional and personal level for me. Well, the school's right in the middle of the community, so I think the proximity to things is fantastic. I have young children, so to be able to get to and from school easily is great for them and for me. I think that living in Mont'Kiara, the diversity of expats here in this community makes it so that you have a wide range of people in terms of friends, but also the accessibility to different foods and restaurants. The cultures that all mix together here in this particular community mean that the options available are limitless in terms of both recreational and different interactions with people. I guess I'm a bit of a people and culture person, because I would say some of the same things in the school are true of Malaysia. The diversity between the Indians, the Chinese, and the Malay means that there's a wide variety of people and cultures, and I think that the country itself cultivates the mixing of those cultures, which really transfers into the people you interact with. It's easy because we get to speak English. The common language amongst many of those people is English, so in terms of living throughout Malaysia, travel is very accessible, easy to do, and I think those things just make it so that you want to go out and explore pieces of the country. I think the things I would tell you are that the staff here at school are really fantastic. I get to work with really supportive, intelligent, interactive colleagues, and that's a massive piece of the community. Again, it comes back to that, but I think having people who are educated, there are lots of professional growth opportunities here, and the school's headed in a really positive direction. So whether you're coming as a teacher, you're coming to put children in the school, or you have another capacity in the environment, I think the opportunities are extensive and really favorable here in the school. For me, I coach varsity basketball here at the school, and so I think my experience in the students within the basketball community has been a lot of fun to be part of, but I also get to play basketball with a group of my colleagues. We play once a week just as part of a recreational pickup league, and I think some of the dynamics that come out of that are obviously healthy lifestyle things, but also getting to know my colleagues as individuals. So we do that, and then the community events for my children are great. The Little League soccer on Saturdays and the after-school activities that exist. So I think whether you're really young right up through an adult, there are tons of sporting events and opportunities available. We personally love that we have a swimming pool at our condo. We spend a ton of time in the pool with our kids. It's a great way to be outside in the afternoons and on the weekends. But I would also say that right here in the community, you know, the Science Center is 10 minutes away, and you can go out to Frim and do some hiking and play out in the streams and lakes there. There are multiple parks throughout the city that offer splash pads and playgrounds, and so I think getting out into the community with the kids and having lots to do for them is also really easy here. I think within the school, some of the positive changes that are coming certainly have to do with the communication that's taking place. So that's both reaching out to families, but also amongst the staff. I think we have a really positive direction with the director of the school, and those open lines of communication are making it so that we're focused on the things that are most important for students in learning. So I think that's a really, really good direction that we're going in. And I think Malaysia as a whole is becoming more developed, so things are easily accessible. Again, back to my foods and things that we like, but also I think the infrastructure is developing. They have a new light rail system in order to get people downtown to try and help with some of the traffic ease. I think that the travel in and out with a second airport that services lots of the domestic flights makes it so you can get both within the country and Southeast Asia very easily and affordably. So I think those are all positive developments that are currently taking place. I think one of the things that we really love is we're food people, so the accessibility of the restaurants and the diversity of them downtown. We love to get outside of the community and visit restaurants of different cuisines. So my husband really likes to cook and has an interest in that, so we tend to get to sample different types of foods. We really do spend a lot of time with dinner dates and hosting, so those would be more at home, but I think the accessibility of the different restaurants and communities has made it a really fun place to live as an adult. Okay. I think I would just say that living and working here is part of like having an extended family away from home. And I really think one of the best things about being here is that when you're feeling like you're a long way from home, you can really count on the people in this community. So whether I'm at work or the people who have essentially become my extended family, and everyone is really welcome here at MKIS in Mont'Kiara and even Malaysia. It makes it a great place to be.